Hey y'all, I have been working on this series of paintings. Here is another one, and actually they're not paintings, they're collages. I call everything a painting, though technically these are collages. And what they are is this is some wood panels that I have collaged with monoprinted paper that I printed myself. And in a video that I will link to the end of this one, I collaged this botanical down, and the botanical is a monoprint that I had made. So the stage I'm at now is I want to actually paint in the botanical so that you can read it, because especially in this one, the botanicals got lost. This one you can really see them because this green paint on the background is so dark, it really pops. But the pink here, the background is actually a little more poppy than the pink. So I want to bring the botanicals back. So I am using this Liquitex Basics, and I'm just gonna put a thin layer of gold, and it's very, very subtle. You really, you more see it. And sometimes I will tell you, I'll do a second coat of, so sorry for the shaking camera. I know the camera just shook. I am actually, I'm sitting at a different station than I normally film at. The table that I'm sitting at right now is really my wet media station. I have a couple of stations in my studio, and this is the wet media. So I'm gonna turn this, hoping that you can kind of see what is happening with the gold paint as the light hits it. It's really, really beautiful when you see it in person. And I have to say, working with these gold paints, even the gold, the silver, the metal, they have an entire line of metallics. They just add the most beautiful, subtle shimmer to your work. And it really helps these botanicals pop. So you get, this is just really, it's very simple, very basic. Let me do this big one on camera for you. I am switching to a bigger brush, and you will see. Ooh, let's see, I have to make sure I've got pink up against pink here, but it works really well covering the underneath, but still letting the underneath shine through. Now, I'm not being uber precise with the edges. I am just, so let me see, let me follow. This is where I just have to mind where is the actual edge of the leaf. And I do believe it is right here. Here we are. Okay, just guiding myself, helping myself along. So I'm not going right up against the pink. I'm going to do that. These shapes kind of run into each other, which is totally fine, but I'm not ready to paint this shape, so I'm just kind of making an imaginary, edge there. Oh, I really hope that this is showing up for for you to see. So that was the stem. And so here's how I handled this. I know that, so the edge of my paper was here, but I know that the leaf goes this way. So I am gonna let the gold paint go outside of the this collaged paper, and let the filling in the shape of the leaf. And then once this dries, I will once the gold is all dry, I come back in and do a little more detail work. Okay, I gotta get this little piece here with my smaller detail brush. Okay, so, oh, it looks so good. I didn't get the stem. Let me get the stem. All right, so here I've got this leaf and this leaf painted in. I'm gonna stop the camera, fill this one in, and then come back and show you what that looks like. Hey y'all, I am back, and here is my painting. You can really see the gold. Look how shimmery this is. Yet you can still see the design of the paper underneath. Isn't this just gorgeous? So here's the other one. I went ahead and painted both of them off camera. So when I turn it to where you're looking at it in a different light, you can still see the design and the underpainting come through. So, and you can see how when the light really hits it and the gold shines, oh my goodness, it is so gorgeous and magnificent. So I hope you enjoyed. This one is just extra beautiful. I hope you enjoyed this. This metallic paint is really fabulous to work with, especially because of the transparency. And when you're putting the transparent paint on a transparent paper, look what it does. Oh, it's so pretty. I wish you could see it in person, but here we are on camera. So I hope this inspired you to try out the metallic paint, and I will film the next step in this process, which will be doing some drawing with some fluid acrylic and this really awesome nib that is an attachment. So that is coming up in another video. Happy creating, y'all.